All right, here we go. We completed our chamfering. Now we're on to the fact that we've got to make these holes. So we'll start here. Well, we're going to do something here. Machining practice, best practice typically under most circumstances when drilling a hole, which is what we're going to do next, you actually want to start out by giving your drill a spot to go into. You do that by using something called a spotting drill, typically, or a center drill, but right now I have a spotting drill. So what you want to select now is what I did here. If you didn't see, I came up here, we're going to drilling. We are coming to select the tool that we're going to drill. I'm going to come to my demonstration library here. 1/4 inch spot drill, tool number 4. Click on that and see what it looks like. So there we go, right there. It has just got a little tip to it. So not expecting that you have any knowledge of machining practices yet, but we're going to see here. So I've selected this spotting drill. Actually now on the geometry, going to select all 3, and it can do either hole mode, selected faces. Mine right here is showing points. If your points aren't showing, we can just go with our selected faces. So we'll select that face right there of the hole, that face there of that hole, and then, well, we'll leave it at these 2 holes first right now, because these are the same diameter. This one is slightly different. So here we go. I've selected those 2 faces. Now I'm coming over here to heights. This is going to be an important step. We're not going to change anything about the clearance height, the retract feed, or top height. However, the bottom height here is going to be important for what we're going to do right now. A spotting drill is not good for going all the way to the bottom depth of drilling a hole. That would be not good. One, it's not designed to do that, and 2, that tool is actually a larger diameter than the holes we're going to end up making here. So it would ruin things in a lot of different ways. But what we actually want to do here is from hole bottom, you're going to select this here, hole bottom, coming down, to chamfer diameter down here. So these holes I know end up being at the largest diameter here in the end after tapping are 0.190 in diameter. Now, what I'm going to want to do is make sure that I have a chamfer. It's defaulting to the diameter of the tool that we're using right now, which is going to be too big, but I know I want to have at least 15 thousandths around the diameter of that, so I'm actually going to change this value to 0.220. That is 30 thousandths of an inch larger in diameter than the ultimate diameter of the hole. Here on the cycle, we're just going to do drilling, rapid in and out. Here, this is going to be a factor in the next operations that we do later, but for now, we'll leave it at that. So from here, and that was under the cycle tab, I'm going to click OK. Here we go. So it has now generated this drilling cycle. We can see this spotting drill up here. It would come down and create just a little spot. Now, if I simulate this, and making sure my stock is on so we can see what's going on. Go play. I'm going to go through to the ends. I'm not really caring what the rest of these operations are. That looks all good. There's my chamfer again. Aha. And now I'll zoom in. Little tough to see, but what actually did happen was as we just came in, we didn't go to the full depth of that, but we've now left a conical kind of, if you look at this fancy reflection of Pier 9 dock, I'm guessing it is, that you see in there. We have a nice little cone-shaped tip in there that the following drill would do. So now that looks good to me. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to go drilling, same tool, 1/4 inch spot drill. Now with the geometry, I'm going to select the diameter of that, the face of that hole there. Again, I'm going to come to heights. Now here, hole bottom on this hole, the smaller one, that's a 0.1248 diameter hole. I'm again going to go to chamfer diameter. I'm going to change that from there. I'm going to make this, so that was 124, 20 thousandths bigger. So 10 thousandths chamfer on each side. We're going to do this to 144. Why not? That looks good. Click OK there. Now if I resimulate this whole kit and caboodle, if I go to the very end, come back one operation and then hit play, same tool is coming over here, coming down, spot drilling to that diameter on that hole. Very nice. That's all we need to do for for spot drilling right now.